What it do, guys? Smoke Man Joe in with Las Vegas Raiders. Madden 21 live stream. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Happy Thursday to everybody.
It's the NFL Sports, and we're at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders.
O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get past the field. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard, 34 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely...
Joe Smoke, what
the head of steam behind him. And he was absolutely galloping down.
James Smith, what it do, man? What's happening?
So the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Good Charles
10 at their own 18-yard line.
Joe, how about Bobby Lashley Monday night, man?
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Names on their jerseys? What is this?
First carry now for David Montgomery. Arden Key.
Man, you right, bro. I can't wait either, bro. I'm talking about.
Following the pickup of 4, 2nd and 6.
Man,
4
I
yards
can't wait,
on
bro.
the pickup. second.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And a short game.
College game. Oh yeah, bro. Gambling purposes for me though, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, that
Like
is
I'm
a
coming out with college
nature
picks and
in
all
the
this shit,
defensive
man.
tackle
So
position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile.
yeah, they
He's
released
able to make a
Trent
nice
Brown.
play there. to swat
I don't think we
the ball
have
carrier.
yet, bro. If we have, I haven't heard the news yet. But I think it's coming.
The Raiders call on a nickel.
I don't like it, but
Third
we're gonna
down.
save so much money by doing it. So it is what it is, bro.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. Well, this is
He didn't
going to
get it.
depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Montgomery.
I think we
I'm
started.
not sure.
Yeah.
Did they? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards.
Yeah, he is, bro. And only played like
problem now in the huddle.
what?
Everyone's going to want to touch the
He done been
football.
on
A
our
lot of
team now
chattering
2
now
years and
because
probably done
they've
played
seen that they can move the
5 games max, maybe. My boy say 30,000. Man, hey, you can do it, bro. I probably profit a little bit. I might have seen about 9 or 10 grand this year.
2nd and 5 now. Carr eluding the pressure right.
Let's go.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Nah, no, it's probably a little over 10. I
Josh
said a little over
Jacobs
10 because I was.
there to make the grab. And the Raiders add
I
on.
can't really remember. I'm gonna have to keep tabs of that.
They've got
next
drilled
season.
on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover.
But yeah, I know I seen
touchdown,
at least 10.
And quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already.
Great season.
The road,
Next year gonna
to
be
able
even
to
better,
go into
man.
someone
So
else's house and
stick
establish a
around.
start like
Week
that.
5, I should have
Obviously, your
15
confidence
points.
rises in a big way.
Hey, it's
Some
possible,
doubt in
man.
their minds.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Bears take over
It's
first
possible, man.
at their own 18-yard line.
I know one damn thing. Next year, well, when the season totals drop, I'm about to start doing
Offense ready to
videos
go
on all
for
that.
their next
Let me get
drive.
that defense.
And
I'm
last
not
time
gonna
this unit was out here,
But I'm about to start
costly
doing
turnover,
videos
and
probably
then that
next
turned into
month
6
about
points.
these season
They've got
totals.
to make
So
amends.
And how many times have we
Be on the
seen
lookout.
meetings with coaches and they
There's a
use
lot of
the
money.
term complementary football?
Because in those season
Offense take care of
totals,
the
season
defense,
win
defense take
totals,
care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for
Bet on
them to pick
division,
themselves back up,
betting
help
on
their
who's gonna
teams
win
out.
the
We'll see
division.
if they can recoup and recover.
I'm probably gonna bet my Raiders to win the
Jeff Heath,
AFC
one to bring
West
him down.
and the damn Super Bowl.
The run got 4.
I'm betting
Now they
Tampa
deal
Bay
with a 2nd and 6.
to win the NFC.
22-yard line.
Montgomery.
Damn,
And he'll get to the 29-yard line down there.
I already
7
know.
yards there and a 1st down.
Chicago Bears.
Man, I can't wait for it to kick back off, bro. Man,
14-0
I see what I'm having to
This
do
is the
now.
NFL
Play Madden.
on EA Sports.
14.
but it's all good.
Bears, nothing.
This is why I started. You know, I had a passion just to come on here, and stream. So that's, But I also like to gamble, man, on the NFL. And I just want to help people win money, man. And I think I did a good job of that this past season.
1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery.
Oh,
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the
Hit
read,
him.
he was able to make it.
And this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Comes in at the 44-yard line.
some keep them with you. You help me out this example, man. Man, you helped me out too.
So here's a
Just
1st
tuning
and
in.
10 now in Raider territory.
Giving positive
At the
feedback or
44-yard
negative
line.
feedback, whatever it is, just let me know I'm on the right path.
Now a run with Montgomery.
Basketball.
Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
I mean, I'm just not into baseball, bro. I'm gonna be playing the show, but I'm just not into betting on baseball. Basketball, either
On the
really until
ground,
the
it's
playoffs go
Montgomery.
around.
And this time,
But that way,
waiting for him as he'll be
there's a
knocked
lot
down
of
before he
value
can
like
get
betting
back
in
to
the
the line of
playoffs, regular
scrimmage.
season.
2 runs
Unless you
in a
watching
row,
these
but only
games
2
every
yards
night.
to show for it.
Nah, there's no way I can put money on that until the playoffs.
First down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Now after the playoffs, I may surprise y'all with a couple videos in
Here's
the NBA. So
Trubisky.
stay tuned.
It's Jimmy Graham. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab
Yeah,
it.
Joe,
No,
man,
he
you
didn't.
too, bro. Just like, man, bro. I can't stress it enough, bro. You,
They'll run
Queen.
on first down. Montgomery.
Like,
And he'll be tackled at the 23.
I need y'all to get websites, man, before we
Give
start
credit
next
to the
season, bro.
defense for stringing that
Like, real
play
talk,
out,
bro.
and they gave up no cutback angle.
Put you
know
about
he's trying to
$100
cut
on
through.
one, and
No
they'll
place
probably
for him
match
to
you, bro.
go.
Like some
A
of
nice
these
job there,
websites,
only
they'll
giving
match
up a
people what they
3-yard
put
gain.
on. So
On second
you
down.
can probably turn that
It's
$100
Montgomery.
into about
He is taken down at the
8 to 10
21 after a
grand, bro.
short gain of 2. 2 minutes to
And-
play.
and one
First
football
half,
season.
it's 14
No
to
cap.
nothing.
I'm not talking just to be talking, bro. I mean, go back and watch some of those old videos, bro.
A reminder that when
just
halftime
read the
rolls
comments.
around, Jonathan Coachman will have
People
all
was
the
in there letting
highlights
me know
and
what was
analysis of
really
this
going on.
first half of play.
Ah, come
Our
on.
studios in Orlando. The catch made by
Oh.
Miller. And he gets it inside the
Yeah, man, you can go to Bovada,
They're able to
Bet
convert
Now.
out of that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think Bet DSI. It's a couple nice sites out there, bro. I don't deal with them because I got a bookie here in the town that pays out and stuff like that when
Here's
I win.
Trubisky to
But if I
throw.
didn't, that's what I'd be
Screen
doing.
pass here to Cohen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up
Now Trubisky to throw.
Go.
Set up the screen, it's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
I ain't even good to
Let's
stop
talk
right
about
now.
the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting.
Got him.
Great reaction.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the
Peek that.
5-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Bro, can I cash out you the money? Yeah, we might be able to work that out, bro. I mean, he not doing nothing right now because, you know, basketball, all that crap with the C19 going on. You know what I'm saying? He done closed shop after the Super Bowl or whatever. But
Well, they're going to try this.
yeah,
They
bro.
need 5
When
full
we get back
yards to
right,
hit the
probably
end zone here.
I'm
4th and goal,
hoping
but
to
they're
get back
going
rolling
for it.
like by April, mid-April.
They'll try and
We should be
throw
back
it
up
to
and running.
Trubisky.
Let's go.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked
Boys, you
by
gonna run it
Trayvon
back?
Mullen.
Mullen, you gonna run that back?
And a terrific return as he'll take it up.
But yeah, we gonna work something out, bro.
Charles, not only is that an interception,
He looking for
it's
new
one
players,
move
bro.
to knock
It was
him
a
on the
down
field
year
for
for
a
him
touchdown
for
inside the
player
red
wise.
zone.
You're actually
Because of
thinking
that
points no matter what.
C19
Worst, you're
going
thinking
on.
kicking a field goal and getting 3.
But
You
yeah,
might
just
look back on this
ask
in
me
the
this
second
again
half and say, you remember when
once you
get
start
points
seeing
on
me
that
drop
drive?
those season total
This could
videos,
cost him.
once I start posting them up on my channel, then yeah, we'll make something happen.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Let's go.
And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation.
Yeah,
We used to
we'll
practice
make
it
it
on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he throw this shit away, that was
First down, and this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's funny, throughout the season, we keep hearing from different coaches and players about the so-called rules, and it's different for each position. But as a quarterback, throwing across your body is supposed to be a rule that you're not supposed to break, isn't it?
All right, well,
And especially with a guy coming knocking you to the ground like that.
I think he was fortunate that didn't get intercepted, fell to the ground incomplete. You got to really be careful about that one. Yeah, you can break it every now and then, but as a general rule, don't throw across your body.
And the catch
man, I
didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. That's it for the first half. 2 more minutes to go.
Ahead of
Plenty more to
time.
see after the break.
Folded, guys.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Thought I was going to be able to run
Bears
the ball
going to
and
see
get
the
3.
football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure. That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Trubisky.
I tried to stay on
He'll get that to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
41-yard line.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. This is taken in by Darnell Mooney. He'll be taken down.
Wow.
He works it past the 50. He was without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. They'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Damn, that's
Good. He goes taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 to 6. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Told him we're going to beat that.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Told you.
Jonathan
Play with
Abramson.
me.
And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Tag.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Come on, man. Man, y'all need to quit that shit.
To Sean Gibson. And a great return as he gets this all the way close to the 30.
defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
God, let me just man.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Montgomery. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Well, they still have time to get established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If y'all haven't already, please be sure to hit that like button, man.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No.
Let's go. Dang.
Dang. With a big catch. He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. 27 yards, and the Bears capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Got to get 3 out
And that makes it 14-7.
We have got to get 3.
Raiders 14, Bears 7. O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. Let's go back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Carr gives to Richard. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up. And sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead...
Thank you, bro.
The turnover they needed, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And now a throw on 1st down. It's incomplete.
A lot of times, the first read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr.
Let's go.
It's caught by Walter out left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Another nice pick up through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
first down. Richard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 8.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
I know what to do. I'm trying.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamental defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the ball. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A run on first down with Jacobs as he'll get this going for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 2nd and 6. Going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 150 left in the football game. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first as he gets it to the 8. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage.
Well,
salt this one away.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this one.
Yeah, he gone. Come on here, man. You got all day. There you go. Goodbye. Let's keep it rolling. Oh boy, come on, man. Give me a game, man. Quit tripping.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Tennessee Titans. And off we go from Las Vegas. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's get it.
And he's got room. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. For Henry Ruggs, he was the fastest runner at the 2020 Combine, ran the 40 in 4.27. That is fast, folks, and that speed in evidence there.
And that was an example of catching a team off guard because it really paid off for them. They weren't ready for that at all. I know they weren't ready to try and catch him because once he hit full stride, that was going to turn into a big play, and it did.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And this one too low.
Man, we're open.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Trying to get in that money shit.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
Go in.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs.
Let's go.
They'll take it. Let's go. End zone for a Raider touchdown.
What a
9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On second down, here's Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Out. Fourth down.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Flushed out right. Looking here for Smith down. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders 7, Titans nothing.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill forced out to his left. Smith catches left side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Tannehill. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it 6 points on the board. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making...
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
A first down carry for Henry. Powering his way forward, and he's 30. That good for 19 and a first down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
That good for 22 and a first down. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
They're right down here looking for 6. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Jalen Richard.
They ain't ready for us.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Carlson on for the PAT. Good one, Bruin. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 65 yards. And the Titans are going to take the lead. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Titans 21, Raiders 14. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Carr now on first down. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Snap comes at one, and it's Carr. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Bryan Edwards, 34 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
Derrick Henry all alone. The 20, 10, touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry as the first half is winding down. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. Well, Derrick Henry, the league's leading rusher in 2019. You wouldn't think a man that big could motor like that, but he can all right, and he proved it right there.
And that's a second touchdown run of this game, and this one, and a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on next-gen stats.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 47-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Henry on first down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or two at most. And we're going to get a timeout
2 yards
with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill steps away to his left. He's going to keep it again. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's Tannehill. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he will have a Titans first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Derrick Henry. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 45 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10. at their
The
own.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but then peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Now he'll escape to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
That is caught at the 7. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders are back within a score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Fielded
They
a
gonna
couple
be able to
yards
give me a
into the end
kiss next
zone.
time.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Carrier. The tackle made by Jonathan Abram.
They'll run it again with Henry. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Henry, room to run again. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
No gain on the play.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score defensively. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr quickly into the hands of Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the gun, it's Carr. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Tannehill going to throw it. They set up the screen for Henry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith There to make the grab. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Now it's the backup Mariota. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Results in a 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
At the 45-yard line.
Carr now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Carr, got to have this one. Aguilar has it. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 6-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now, to put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders.
For Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Las Vegas first down.
He can't get him down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, we've said it many times, Charles, when you have weapons like this at the wide receiver position, just get them the football any way that you can, and here it's in the run game.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
They go with Jacobs, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Max Crosby, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 22-yard touchdown, Brown. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his RAC, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
It's 2nd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Raiders nothing.
On 2nd and 15 now. Carr looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Maurice Hurst coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Las Vegas.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On
third down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On third down, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Carr. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs in the final seconds of the first half, and the Raiders have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in cap.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Well, that'll help
Gets you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line. Brady to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sean Murphy Bunting, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Brady to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. And the Raiders have got him.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He's got Evans. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Flush to his right. This is caught. Gronkowski. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Operating from the gun. Brady escaping the pressure right. And he hits in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Suck up for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Raider 1st down.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again. On 1st down, Richard. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
1st down, Las Vegas.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs now. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They'll try again now on 2nd and goal, this time from a bit closer. Here's Jacobs. He'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there. They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of